Why hello there my xenogerm warriors, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld the First Wendigo, episode 108, Battle for Bacchus. Oh, it was the best pronunciation from an English speaker. Well, I was put on the spot, so it would be better if I knew Swedish or any language in your neck of the woods, but I don't. I really don't. I wish. I wish I was multilingual. I wish I was a polyglot. But I am not. My brain doesn't work that way. Just making sure to sell the ones I can get rid of. I think I already have. Yep. Alright, is there anything I want to buy off them? That'd be the next question. Random components? Yeah, absolutely. And advanced components. I'm just gonna buy, just because it's always a bottleneck given my lack of like crafting. Because I just never, ever bother crafting. A psychic sensitizer would be really good for Wendy. I'm not gonna put her on their knife anytime soon, but like eventually I'll get that installed. And yeah. That was a good trade. Because she has a harmonizer and a reader, but not a sensitizer. I would ideally like... Did they have a psychic foil helmet? Ideally, I would like psychic foil helmets. So in case of... and they don't. In case of a droner that hits females, Wendy can be protected. But there's no such... Holy hell, that is a lot of to-be shredded mechs. So Rogi, looks like you don't, Unlike Low, I think I'm gonna implant you now, because you're pretty useless until you're implanted with the Rogi xenogerm. Because you have baby xenogerms, and that makes you, like... Oh, well, here comes the Itikin. Okay, let's hold off on that, because, that was quick. Looking for shadows. There's one unfortunate person that's landing in my kill box, so turn on the turrets and they're dead. Interesting that, like, mousing over this, I don't even see that indicator. All mechs are going to be in bunker now. So are these... Is this... I don't think that this is the sapper raid that was due. And if it is, it's going to be crazy, because I'm going to get a bunch of, like, grenade-throwing people, like, all over my kill box and everywhere. So there's 2 in the south. All of my mechs have been in lockdown. There's 1 here. So mass, I'm going to have go here. And then I'm going to move the breach. I think this is... Yeah, drop hogging coming. Okay, so I'm moving the breach for the mechs over there, just so that whoever pops out of that gets absolutely clobbered. There's 4 down here. The doors are... Oh, no, the doors are closed. Shoot. The east doors are open. Yeah, okay, that's bad. When do you fix that? I was not properly prepared. And then one's here, which is really annoying, because that's a soft spot. Actually, Wendy, just stay there for a second. Just warp them to the other side of nowhere. Have them go away. So Mitty is going to go mess up the ones in the south. Violet and my Roombas... Oh, wow, they're, like, even landing in my tunnels. So there's 5 in the south. And I just have to be really concerned with what kind of weaponry that they have. Because it's possible that they're popping out with, like, doomsday launchers and things like that, and that would be really dangerous. You, Chimmick, get over here. Oh, it's a warg. Okay. You've got a gun. You've got an incendiary launcher. Let me chaos skip the incendiary launcher. You've got bolt action, revolver, warg. So there's nothing inside the base that's... oh, no. You've got a doomsday launcher and you're inside my base. Okay. Noted. East is grenades, sniper. So this might be the Grenadier raid, but because it's a pod drop raid, it is much smaller than otherwise what would have shown up, which is really to my benefit. Frosty, you can just start smoking them. Same with 88 Jack. There's no point in you guys coming behind the walls only for me to send you back out. In the east here, nothing super scary. No doomsday launcher. So the only doomsday launcher like landed way behind my lines. And my only worry about that is my my Roombas are gonna get smoked by that doomsday launcher. So, oh good, burn your friend. So Mitty will start to head down that way and try to deal with that. Here, let's get you out of there. That's fine. So Diol seems to be the only one I really need to worry about. Now I'll go over to the enemies here, the enemy tab. And yes, that's the only like souped up weapon that I see. Cool. Yeah, because this guy has like a club. Big joke. All right. Well, let's start working to clearing them out. Dakaboy went down. Kind of no surprise. Because he was outside in the west. We'll get him regestated. Worried that Diol is going to think that Violet is a proper target here in a second. So I'm going to try to stop that, but it's a matter of timing at this point. Okay, so Diol no longer has a valid target. Violet's disabled. So that's actually really, really good. The flame launcher is like right in Wendy's face. So let's go ahead and have Chimmick melee him so that he doesn't set Wendy on fire, which she's tender-skinned. She's particularly vulnerable to being set on fire. This guy should be like super dead. Yeah, so he's super dead. And my mechs are going to go back to the recharge because there's really no need for mechs in this fight. So I'm going to wait till DL gets a little bit closer and then jump him with Mitty so that his Doomsday Launcher's out of play. We do have some frag grenades in the east, and because that door never got closed, the enemies are going to continue flooding in from the east. Actually, you know what wouldn't be a terrible idea? Is sending my mechs down this way to cover the east entryway and to have Mass escort them so I can actually draft them and move them around. Maury, thank you for the bits. And Faux Pas, welcome to your first stream. Pleasure to have you here. Rogi, you're starving. Probably because you're on prisoner food. That would be my fault. Alright, go enjoy some actual food. Turtle, you were like, let's get you ditching the low shield pack, because like you're totally not going to be needing this fight. I'm going to have you get sacrificed to the dude with the frag grenades, but like, I doubt that's going to even be a thing. Surprise! Mr. Doomsday is in the... Oh no! God, chase him down. He's in the correct position, but he like walked away from the brawler. So Chimmick, you took moderate damage, but like you're not free to be not drafted. So get ready to fight. Okay. You absolute madman committed suicide trying to launch on Mitty, and Mitty was like, I can tank it, and lost a finger. No, didn't even lose a finger. This is not even from the Doomsday Launcher. This dude just straight blew himself up and his friend at trying to kill Mitty, and Mitty was like, meh, loser. Noted. Edekin are stupid. Extraordinarily stupid. This one could be an organ donor if Bryzit patches him up. Oh, you're attacking Rosie. That's not gonna do. Alright, there's a lot of wargs coming in this way. So Bryzit focus on the shooting more than the patching. And Wendy will be there in a second to assist. As well as like a hell of a lot of mechs. Mitty, go this way. And Bryzit, dip behind the door. So now there's no more valid targets. Turtle, you're going to be out in front because literally what I'm paying you for? I'm not paying him, but, you know, he can be sacrificed. And anytime the game says, maybe sacrificed without consequence, you better believe I'm going to sacrifice him without consequence. So over here in the, wherever this is, west, I wasn't really paying attention, but my brawlers clearly won that fight against Whistler. This guy brought in 90 smoke leaf joints, so we have Snoop Dogg rolling in the deep. Holy hell, is that a lot of smoke leaf joints. And then Bella Rose, who's of age, female, who can be captured. Yes, so we have another Edekin egg donor. Yeah, Mitty got 2 little bruises from that. That's about all he got. And they're fleeing. Alright, Bryzit. Let's, they're not going to actually break any doors down. But, knowing Wendy, she's probably not going to be satisfied with not killing some more. So, I'm going to start killing some more. But, like, specifically the human likes. Because, you know, they're more fun. So, mechs, let's get you all back to the recharge. Because mechs don't enjoy the slaying. So, we're not going to permit them to do the slaying if they don't enjoy it. Leave it to people that have fun with it. Bella Rose is coming into the prison. I did trade with the Glitterworld Empire, correct? Yeah. Right, I bought stuff. So, that was super stupidly easy. Cannot believe it. Aw, why are you down but not dead? There we go. I'm just pissed because, you know, she enjoys killing people, but if they're downed, I might as well just organ murder them, so it makes me a little upset every time I down but not kill, because it's like, man, it's more equitable for me to harvest them, even though Wendy enjoys outright murder. I could go chasing the remainder, but there's, no, whatever. Let's fix that door situation. And Bryzit, you captured Dew, and Wendy will patch up Idit. Idit the idiot. Yeah, or Flea Fire, whatever. The fire's out. Yeah, taking a rocket to face only gets a bruise. Well, part of the reason why is Mitty's shield belt was intact, so it mostly got mitigated by the shield belt. So, took a burn to the arm and the torso, and the leg, and that was it. Still really good. I'm not saying it was not good, but shield belts do that. It's hard to punch through shield belt with one blast. 6 components yet to be hauled. Yeah, a little bit of a Leroy there. Absolutely. Yep, don't see anyone else out here. Oh, turtle's down. Oh, well. Guess we're having turtle soup. Or turtle sandwich. So, of the new prisoners, we have Bella Rose, who's going to be an egg donor. I'm only going to start harvesting her egg. Oh, I think it's next harvest already. So, I am going to take a liver and a lung, and then implant the perfect prisoner xenogerm so that she doesn't, you know, fight back, try to escape. And then the other ones I'm just going to organ murder because the other ones are male, and I'm not collecting males. So kidney, lung, heart. And then Fryzit's. You're on the floor, which means I'm probably going to fail the organ harvests because you're on the floor, but whatever. I'm not going to make a bed for you. Too lazy. I really only care about the egg donor anyway. I don't think I, oh no, it looks like Jenny's eggs has been harvested. They're on a different egg timer because they're temporary members, so I'm going to lose the opportunity to harvest the eggs of the temporary guests. So the kidney came out, but the lung failed. So I'll harvest the other lung. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Bump your meds up. So this is the quest related to Bacchus. Okay, confirmed. So it was a much smaller raid because it was a pod drop raid. Pod drop raids are always smaller. Okay, so Belle is now pacified. Wendy is going to start harvesting the others. Probably fail because they're on the floor and it's dirty. Nope, that one worked. The other thing, looking at my meds, is I need to get more herbal meds because I see my herbal meds are starting to drain. So I'll start shifting the north half of this farm over to Hill Route to accommodate. Alright, that one failed. We need new blood. Well, given that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, I will put up a poll in a minute after I polish up the barracks that I said I would build. Like, they're basically done, but I could make them a little bit nicer. What I will do is I'll take on a new priority from you guys, because this was not nearly as difficult tending to the prisoners and the raid that ensued as I thought it would be. You failed again. I don't even know how you died. Oh, I think I took your heart. Never mind, I know how you died. I thought I was patching them up from the fail attempts, but nope. It was something more sinister. Rogi, you don't have a bedroom? You don't. So of our embryos, we have one coming out Rurif cross Bryzit in half a day. This one is a Dortmund Neanderthal cross and an acceptable colonist. And I'm going to run a raffle for this potential colonist, provided that their traits are like okay and warrants staying a colonist. So if you're a subscriber in their chat and you want a character named after you in the series, please type. We actually have two options here. There's another one who's another potential. So there's two raffles going on. And then that is a Rurif Low and a Rurif Bryzit. So, a barracks. It's warm, it's slightly impressive, and I am going to mark it down as done. It's good enough. So the current priority is guard the royals and the prisoners. 100-day delay. Thank you for the resub. And I'm going to get you guys to vote on new priorities. So, more egg extraction and breeding. Adding additional defenses and combat capabilities. Gaining resources from mining, boss farming, ancient dangers. Questing, which would be world sites, because that's all that's up right now. Take on a major project, or viewer suggestions. Pilgrims. A group of child pilgrims. Oh boy. 10, 9, 6, and 5. Genie, baseliner, Neanderthal, baseliner. Okay. If some of them were high mates, I would have abducted them. But I don't need Genie or Neanderthal. So I'm going to let them pray to Wendy, essentially. And Jerry Garlic, thank you for the sub. Rogie, now that you have a bed, let's get that xenogerm implantation going. Doe's about to die because we're tearing out his heart. Yeah, it seems that other 4-year-old had friends that they sent. And the last time that 4-year-old gifted me Neuroquake, right? So, like, yeah, come pray at my wand. Ugh. Phrasing. Oh, boy. Especially given that they're female. Or young, rather. Fangface, can you stop screwing up? We have 2 baseliner eggs. What? Alright, hold on. I'm going to go to the gene screen. I would say what's really criminally underrepresented would be Edekin and Waster and Impid. We're working on Edekin. Actually, we have some Edekin, so I would say Waster and Impid, but I don't have any male Waster or Impid to do. So I don't know if that's helpful. But here's the new Rogie. So great miner, very fast. It's going to be Rogie's going to be shotgunner, kind of like Chimmick. So give you this good shotgun once you're, not unconscious. So if I don't have Waster or Impid to cross with these eggs, I need a male. So what male has the most useful genes that I want to pass on? Bryzit's basically just a combat grunt. Not bad genes, but basically just a combat grunt. Low is a pigskin, and that wouldn't be bad genes to pass on. For greater representation of pigskins. You're like a Neanderthal combat grunt, and you're a bad one at that, so you lose to Low and Bryzit. Chimmick is nothing special, just kind of like a dirt mole-ish. And then T-Sang and the rest of them. So maybe 1 to Bryzit, 1 to Low. Just just go by chance. Because Brazit is a 1, 2, 3 gened, and low is a 3 gened. 1, 2, well, actually a 2 gened. I don't suspect that either of them are going to be good. That's not good. It's a combat grunt without melee damage, so that's kind of blah. This is another perfect pigskin. Because the only things we want out of the pigskin is the stomach and the digestion. Hot dang. All right. So we did the low baseliner cross worked wonders. And I'm going to haul this in. And awesome. Awesome. Looks like you guys want to... Oh, no. Well, okay. Major project, but also the giveaway. So the giveaway is Dave. Dave, if this embryo survives in 0.1 days... Oh, and there's 2 giveaways. So there's Dastardly Dave, and I'll run a second one in a second. Release the Dave. You've tattered apparel of slave collar. I also don't have 2 baby xenogerms to implant. I have none? Oh god, that's real bad. Cook up the baby. Frame intended. Oh, so I don't have a kill thirsty gene pack. I'm gonna have to reassess this. So let's load baby again. And kill thirsty +1. I don't know what that +1 was, but I think it was just for the negatives. Wait, how is violence disabled get rid of nearsightedness? How, what? I don't... Okay. So if we're redoing the baby one, let's add strong cooking. Oh no, we have great cooking up there, I guess. We only need great stuff for the passion. So 1, 2, okay. So we have 5... I'll also add cold tolerant, dead calm, kind, very happy, and ditch unattractive. Although the problem with this is all right. Violence disabled is disabled because of weak melee. Okay. So we'll do violence disabled. No, I don't want violence disabled. Because when they come out, I want them to be able to do something. Unattractive. Awful shooting, because I don't have any positive shooting. And trotter hands. Now we're hitting complexity. Now I know why I had that kill thirst, but I'm kind of glad that I got rid of the kill thirst, because that posed some problems. I don't think I'm going to need any intellectuals anymore, so I'm going to ditch that as a positive gene, and then this is pretty good for babies. So we have them learning mining, melee, medical, and crafting while in the vat at better rates, and they're going to be happier, kind, and let's also add dead calm. No, dead calm's up there. So, save template, and start cooking. I think it's only, really passions, right, Cathanon? Because if the strong cooking doesn't actually grant you a passion, it just grants you +4 skill. Whereas the greats grant you a 1 level of passion. It's really the passions that let you learn. So, that's why I'm only doing the great skill boosts and not the half measures. Healthy vat birth. So this is the Dave. So first name is Dastardly, and the nickname is Dave. If you want to rename your character, use the channel points. And you're healthy, so you're going to be immediately thrown back in to grow some more. And you are a pigskin dirt bowl cross. And then the other one, I am going to do a new raffle timer for, because it's been a minute. So again, if you're a subscriber and you want a character named after you, you got 5 minutes. And this one's healthy, so I'm going to stick it back into the vat. But run the raffle in a second. Plus, I also need to cook up the xenogerms. So Wendy and Bryzit, your highest priority is going to be creating xenogerms. So I can teach those babies something. So they're both healthy. That's great. Let me redo the behind the walls, because it's fixed now, where the mining tunnels are safe again. Thank you to a few well-placed doors. And then put the mechs back where they belong. Because I might have forgotten to do that. I'm also going to need to go around and fix the the Roombas, because they got, well, a little broken. Where even are they? Oh, they're being charged, but like are shattered. And then I also have to regestate. Oh, Dakaboy's already being regestated. Has Bryzit finished the last research yet? No, not yet. But I'm just going to turn off the multi-analyzer and the research bench, because it's poison synthesis, which is not one I particularly care about. Can I gene hack a way to get rid of Delicate or Wimp? Yeah, you can. If you have Wimp, you can just implant Pain Stopper, and then you're not a Wimp anymore. So, like, or put reduced pain or something like that. Okay, here we go. We're repairing the Roombas, because things are getting dirty. Looks like I need another combat supplier to come by. Yeah, I do. It's not quite as bad as it was like a few 2 streams ago, where it was like everywhere and ridiculous, but definitely. The guests are they're running out of food. They need to be fed soon. And I think they're set to guest food. So why aren't we feeding them? I'm staring at a lavish meal, but we're still not feeding them. Is it the... Yeah, I don't really get that. Oh, it's being done already. Cool. It's only one damaged mech, one destroyed mech. It's pretty good. Just taking a quick look around. Make sure all the bases are covered. The silver is done. Okay. So at this point, the only deep drill location I know of is that steel node out here. And it's on pollution, which is kind of not ideal. But I'll set up a little safe house so that whoever's drilling out here doesn't get ganked. One baby xenogerm is done. And let's make another one. And I'll pop both babies out and then implant them and put them back. Raffle timer for the baby is up. Now, Banish Puppet, it is yours. Let's hope you don't live up to your name, Banish. So, Dave, let's cancel vat growth and get you implanted with baby. Veg Livers meals are being stored in the general stockpile. Is that on purpose? No, I just don't have a shelf for it. Haven't bothered yet. And Vendetta, you became a child. Let me make sure that you're allowed to be, yeah, you're allowed to be a colonist. So you will remain a colonist. Wow, super immunity and total antitoxal lungs extracted out of Rhadamant. That's a hell of an extraction there. Why am I allowed to extract Dave, the baseliner? You're not actually a baseliner, which is so weird. You're a hybrid. I wonder what's calling you a baseliner. Definitely a misnomer. So Dave, you are now implanted with the baby xenogerm, and you're ready to be regrown again. And then as soon as we have the xenogerm for Banish made, do that as well. Poet, thank you for the raid and welcome. What were you up to today? Playing RimWorld as well? How's it going? For me, it is it's delectable chaos. Going pretty good over here. More queen runs? Sweet. I managed to doomsday launch myself. That was a proud moment. And a whole lot of other craziness. Right now, I'm in the process of guarding 8 prisoners. And they sent a big old raid to hit me. And that raid did nothing. It was pathetic. It was not as big as it said it was here. And then guarding nobles, and it's going to send me a double-sized mech cluster, but also a ton of golden antigrain warheads. So that's pretty cool. I don't have safe antigrain warhead storage, though. Let me actually make that right now. Now I think about it. Because there's no way I'm going to have a giant stack of antigrain warheads sitting around in the base. That's a recipe for someone to punch him. That's already happened, so I don't want that to happen twice. All the there's still a lot of insects left to be butchered, but we are getting a little bit of an excess of chem fuel. It's really too bad that we're like completely strapped for plasteel. I should call in more exotic goods when I'm able and just buy their plasteel because I have a lot of silver. 12 hours on the Imperials, so that would be 1 p.m. tomorrow. I will fairly definitively say that I think these 6 waste packers are netting us in the positive. Maybe it's too soon to actually commit to that, but I feel like that's the case. That we're down below what we started at, more or less. Yeah, we've been dealing with a lot of mechs showing up, as you can see. My mech scrapyard is full of, like, Diaboluses, War Queens, Apocrytons. They die in the dozens. Started with 54 at the beginning of the stream. Well, I've got 20 here. 23. I have like 29 now. And I think it's probably even lower than that. Because some of these are just going to decay. Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge. But I think we're in the net negative. Finally. Which is good. And there's the other baby xenogerm. So banish. Get ready to be implanted. Now that a lot of the threat has passed, I think we can also probably implant low. And get low redesigned a little bit. Yeah, I'll do that. What is the construction box working on? I have a lot of construction tasks. Oh, they're building the anti-grain storage. That's right. So, unfortunately, Lo, you're not losing your floppy ears. The lavish meal storage, let's move that over to the hops. And Banish, you are ready to get... Or, Banish, you're ready to get put back into growth pod. Did Wendy already bolt off, like, at 1,000,000 miles an hour? Yeah, she did. Just playing with corpses again. Looks like MIDI is doing it. I'm really hopeful for this new batch. Especially this one, because this one is yet another pigskin. No, not this one. Where's the pigskin was this? Yeah, I want to grow this one as soon as I can. As soon as Kadath is, or Udagul actually is out of the pod. In fact, Udagul, you're 16, aren't you? Yeah, you're 16. You're ready to be kicked out of the air. Yoink! And you're going to be arrested. Once I have space. Guess I'll make more beds. Getting a little busy in there. You guys voted for me to take on a mega project. So I'm just sorting through the daily stuff that I got to get rid of. Got to get done. And then I'll take a big project on. In just a minute. We scan steel. Okay, it's not convenient, but it's fine. So Udagul here is just a gene donor, because Udagul has slow wound healing, which is not allowed for our colonists to have. But it is an attempt to isolate the mini horns. So Udagul would be a really good egg to mix with baseliners. So when we extract eggs from any baseliners or rather when we extract Udal's eggs, to have Udal's eggs fertilized by Tisang or cactus for that reason. And that opens up this growth pod, and I want to grow this embryo, the Talalo embryo. So let's fill that, because this is yet another pigskin. And I want more pigskin genes represented in the colony, so that, you know, we've got that locked down. Unfortunately, it's also related to low. It'd be better if it wasn't, but oh well. Because if it's not, you know, if you have two different pigskins represented in two different gene lines, then you can breed them together and kind of like guarantee that the offsprings will have the pigskin genes, and then you can start messing with it, but whatever. It's not where we are. So now I can do the egg harvest. And let's get that going. It's a little bit more a little bit more annoying to do the egg harvest now because of how many guests, prisoners I have, but I'll try my best. So not you. So that's 2. You're male. Oh my god, they're stacked up. 3, 4, 5. Already extracted. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 eggs. Oh, no, 20. Are you on cooldown? 1 day cooldown. So try to remember the Cath has a 1 day cooldown for me. And I'll have 20 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. Another steel zone. Not really convenient. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 19th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos,